back on my favorite way of playing. As I said last time for Mad Games Tycoon, here we are, playing in my favorite way, which is this. Playing the game in legendary difficulty, but marathon speed. Yep. So this is what we're going to be doing. This one is, of course, no contracts as well. And let's talk a little bit about what we have done last time. So, we are still releasing a shit ton of games, as you do, but also we have released 2 consoles last time. A handheld and a console, a full-fledged console. 1 second, by the way. Just, yeah. Sorry. My pants were going up. So, yeah, we are in 1987. In 2 years, the Phoenix Portable is going to be able to go up to a level 3 console. But before then, we do already have, normally, some level 3 components which are going to appear very soon, no? Oh yeah, one miscellaneous does AA, which doesn't matter. We have a lot of hardware, and that is all the level 3 stuff. Unfortunately, we have no money to get them right now, but don't you worry, money is coming. But we would have to make more games right now as well. The cases are also here for the full stuff, like the level 5 on the stationary, and where's the handheld level 5? Wait, what? That's the level 5 handheld, right? I think that's the level 5 handheld. Because we have 3, 2, 4, the 1 isn't that. So yeah, I think that's level 5. So we already took that for making this one, which is fun. So we're gonna wait for level 6 before we make it with the enhanced version. That's the thing as well. We're not gonna be making a fully-fledged console again. We're gonna upgrade the console. We're gonna make a enhanced version of the console. Because as you can see here, you have new, revised model. And that's what we're going to be making with the PS. The PS will be revised into a next-gen console. So, yeah, there you go. Now, I do have to... at some point now, I will have to upgrade the size of this room. Because it is too small. And I think I see a way. Do you see it? Yeah, it's this. This would be the way. This is the same size. This is a 6, which this is a 6. So it would be the same size, and I would just expand this guy all the way. But there's another way as well. That I'm not sure I like that way. I don't. 14 million. Not the way. But right now it's fine anyway. These guys are maxed out in their level, so not that much of a problem anyway, is it? Customer support was done because we needed it at some point, because that went way too high for some reason. But what about the games that we have right now? You got some games on your phone? Well, how about we make this? This is a 4-year-old game, so can make a next one, right? 27. Ow. That hurts us. But hey, that's fine. Because we do it as a manufacturer exclusive, so the prices are fine still. You do it for 2 consoles, so it's still a thing that hurts, but it's not amazingly hurty. I think this is the room for game test, right? Yeah, it is. So I have found that it is better to not go all the way for these, by the way. Just chill a bit. This room is way too small also. This is another thing that I have found out by doing some stuff. This is a small room. Too early. It's too early. It wouldn't work. Now if I do it, it's gonna work. But beforehand, way too early. But yeah, as you can see, we were at a 1.5 million hole, and we're already in the green. So it's just that the game consoles right now are going to give us so much money. This guy's at 515 retail. This guy's 510 retail. And it's $8 profit per. And this guy is $5 profit per console. There are a good amount of warranty cases, but it's not that bad. Since our durability is 10 out of 10, it's not that bad. God of War Phoenix is #1 though. Well, #2, but you know what I mean. It is a very good selling game. Very good selling. And look at that, we are almost already in the green. Just like that. But at the same time, it makes sense. Just the consoles themselves, this gives us, like 32,000 times 8 gives us 250, basically. I'm gonna go like that. And this guy, 5 times 38, gives us 150. Come on. I don't have to do any hype, by the way, because in 2 months, well, no, in 3 months, there's going to be the convention that gives you some stuff here, so that's not that much of a problem. This is an 80, but you know what? That is good enough. 86. So these guys are not getting a full 4% bonus, but they are getting a 2% bonus. So that's okay. That's good enough. Good enough for me. This guy's high in game design, but unfortunately untalented. We are already back in the green. I could do that because 0.5 on the IP. So time for another random set of 6 digits. You know, that works. If you've watched, you know, that kind of works. Oh, what am I doing? No. Manufacturer exclusive. There we go. I love that this is at 93%. The Game Boy isn't out yet, and things are randomized anyway, so, you know, shit is there, shit happens. But still, the Minivision, 0.1, so there you go. Not gonna happen. And we are only doing stuff on our consoles from now on anyway. That's it. We're just gonna be doing stuff on our consoles. I'm gonna go level 4 on these now. And it's time to go and chill. This guy can definitely take at least the first. I don't know for a second though. I think that works. We're still quite far from it, so I think that works. I like that we have 30,000 in there, by the way. Yeah, it works. We have 30,000 in here, by the way. When the games are all stocked up. Look at that. 32,000. Nice. 4,000 for this one. But God of War Phoenix is now under Marine Service 2, which is above it. Okay. The Phoenix system is over a year old, by the way. How crazy is that? I feel like I did it yesterday. Sell this. 97. Control 66%. Ugh. This is already getting somewhere bad. Oh hey, some people are already developing on our Phoenix Portable. I could take that one then, but 35% turnover? No. Okay, how about popularity of the IP then? Super Soccer and Super Soccer S. Alright, this is a spin-off, right? I'm gonna go for this one then. Super Soccer 87. Fuck it. Triple S 87. This is definitely not gonna be a B. Okay, that's fine. That's a B then. A B plus, I mean. Sure. Stop doing that. Manufacturer exclusive. 2 million Phoenix system have sold. Almost 1.95. Almost a million also in the Phoenix Portable. If you really want to say it that way, you know. Do we have pause actually? That's okay, pause is off. Fuck it. Because I think that in these times here, we can definitely take that. Also, I have to get back to doing one thing that I haven't done for the other games, which is this. Also haven't done it for this one for some reason. There we go. Any other? You, but you're poor. Space Invaders for some reason. Well, no, I know why for some reason I say. It's because they were over 100. They were overhyped. So they wouldn't give me anything anyway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix System, our first ever console, has reached above 2 million sales right now. 2,035,000. And it is selling more and more. 40,000 now. And even the Phoenix Portable is slowly going up. Very slowly going up. But that is also because the bonus is 50%. So yeah. This game is not amazing, by the way. Not even near. Steins Gate enters first at 3.7. We may, however, crowd stuff a bit. Because the games are going wrong. The sales are going down, is what I mean. 87, okay. So, you know, in times of overcrowding, what you would want to do is not do anything. Wait it out. Yeah, we're gonna wait it out by doing this stuff instead. 4 megahertz CPU. But we're gonna be waiting it out. Look at the amount of money that gave me. That was $1 million. That was $1 million. Holy moly. By the way, Dandadan Evil Hijinks at $1 million plus. Sweet. I'm gonna do a port though of SSS 87. This is gonna be ported. You're the one I want to do a demo on. There we go. Our money is still fluctuating between red and green, by the way, but that doesn't matter. It really doesn't right now, because the money is always going to be going back up to green anyway. Okay, cutscenes are good, though. That's great for graphics. This is a 70, but we're really far from being done, so... But also, cutscenes would be nice for this. Can I put it in now? Because you'll see. Ta-da! Cutscenes. This game may be a 90, thanks to that. But I just want to keep going with the arcades, you know. The arcades are doing well, so I want to keep going with that. As well as the rest, of course. I think I should do one thing. Let's take the Phoenix Portable and give it a funding pot. $9 million is a bit too much. I'm gonna do 5 million. And I'm doing funds on B and B plus games on that one. Because this guy I did 1 million, but for B and B plus as well. And I hope that's gonna be enough to give it a bit of hype on those. The market share of the Phoenix Portable should reach 100%, by the way, because we still don't have the Game Boy anyway. So, yeah. And it's not going to be here for a little while still. Video DP 1000. And if you look here, you can already see that this guy is going to be quite insane once we get there. And it also costs 30% less. Nice. That's why you would want to do this, by the way, because it costs less money. And also it keeps the same accumulation of the prices that you already have beforehand on the things, but you can still make something that is insanely good. So this isn't a 90, but that's fine. 88 is more than good enough to have it be good. Remasters are a thing now. That's true. Haunted House is still there, but that's crazy. Arlong Park is still somewhat selling. We're almost done with Loketown, no? Where's Loketown? Yeah, it's here. It's done selling. Guys, we're gonna be going into the... we're gonna be going right in the... yeah, Loketown. Yeah, 80, oh, I'm not on release date, that's why. But yeah. We're going in the Grand Line, because we are going to Reverse Mountain. But we still have people that are buying the arcade for One Piece Arlong Park and putting it on stuff. This has 11,000 sales. Meanwhile, here I am entering the Grand Line. Only on Phoenix System and Phoenix Portable. 21 out of 20. I mean... Pause is already off, so... Checkpoints? It's fine, don't need them. Voice recording and cut sequences. Whoa, that's a bit early. I don't think that's gonna work, so I'm gonna not do that. Now I'm gonna do it. Yep, Loketown is off now. See, just as I've started to work on the next one, Loketown is off now. And that wasn't exclusive for the Phoenix System, by the way. So I'm still not selling at a loss my consoles. And again, that doesn't make any sense when you're doing it in real life, because your consoles would cost way too much money. But yeah. So 18 months. Soon some warranties will have expired for the Phoenix System. Just saying. I could push it to 24, but I don't know. Should I? That's gonna be a good amount of money to waste. So how are you doing? 166 on the first week. That's pretty good. You know, but it could be better by doing this. 178. The next week should be the big one. Still though, we have 4 games at the top 10. I think that's our best one so far, you know. I think that's the best amount of games that we have had in the top 10 so far. If we look at the all-time charts, we are nowhere near. The best game is Space Invaders 3, and that's from 82. God damn. Yeah, that's quite far still. But that makes sense, because we are pushing too many games, and so... with the fact that Legendary takes into account the fact that if you push too many games of the same genre, there's going to be problems with it. Yeah, doesn't help. Let's see how this one is. It is a 99%, not a 100. 99, that's 2 now, right? Yeah, that's 299%, which is weird because those really don't happen often normally. But now we've got 2. No, that's normal. It's contracted games that I don't do. Fuck's sake, I was so worried that I did something that I shouldn't have, but then at the same time, who cares anyway? At this point, for 5,000, who cares? It's fine. So let me take the case for Stationary 5, so that we already have the new look for the console. Wow, that's some high game testing, but no. Space Invaders 5. Still selling quite well. 167. I say quite well. Amazingly, is what I should say. Highest revenue. Space Invaders 3, 5, and 4. That is 3 Space Invaders in a row. Sitting in a tree. God damn. Wow. That's a shit ton of money. So... how much would that go? 501. You know what? Time to push it down to 499.99. And you, time to push you to the same price, 499.99. But you're giving me a profit. The other one isn't. Not for now. In a bit it will. In a bit. But what that means is that I won't be getting too much money this week. Or the next couple of weeks. And the Phoenix system will continue to actually go back into red instead of staying in the green. Whereas right now it's at 1.479 million. Down, it will go down to 1.6. And the sales went down, but that's because of the summer slump. So they didn't go down as much as they would have without that little extra bit that I gave it. And so in a couple of weeks right here, we are going to be getting some free hype as well. So I'm not going to push for that. Just keep it. Alright, controller free. Reverse Mountain is selling quite okay. 2.8 on the first week. It's not fantastic. But for an RPG, for me, that's fine. It's a 99. Oh, to be 99 again. I'm hoping with the funding pod that some people are going to do games on my things, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. I hope. Oh, hey, look, a commission. Fuck off. So what are the next games that are going to go out of sale? Looks like it's Maximus. Yeah, it is. It's time for 5. Oh boy. Yeah, we have to put that in A now, though. Ow, money. Yeah, still the worst console I have taken, but there is worse. Like this one for for example. The Master Station. Still only 0.1. How much does it have? 53,000. The Amiga 2 month for 2 million? That's not bad at all. The 500. 95 million for the ColecoVision. Fuck's sake, dude. It's the best-selling console right now. The Amiga 1000 is 79 million. That is a lot. A lot. Whew, that's a lot of money. I'll do it, but that's going to take a bit of time. This is not going to be an easy game to make. This is not that much of a problem, though. Bugs. That was supposed to be a bug. Oh, God. It's almost 6 p.m., guys. It's not late. It's not late. I'm doing good. So this game is the game that's going to push us to 60% on the bonus, by the way, normally. Because it's definitely going to be a 90 plus. The good thing is this one is also going to be an arcade. This should be the last week for this one then. Because we're at 10. But maybe it doesn't take it into account. I don't remember if it did or not. No, it definitely doesn't. Space Invaders 4 is out too. And Gran Turismo 3 is out too. So the next one is Dandadan Haunted House, but it is still selling 79, so definitely not. Not yet. If we look at the all-time charts into arcades, we are number 1 and number 2, and number 4, and number 5, and number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 13, number 14, number 18, number 20. So, not bad. Yeah, this is still going to take a bit of time. We have one more things to do everywhere. Do these rooms really only take 6, sorry. No, they take much more than that. They take 9. I just didn't add the extra desks because I didn't need them at that time. I just really am dumb. Because I've had that for a long time. Both rooms are normally the same size, so... There we go. I really could have pushed that earlier. Guess what? Phoenix Portable, Phoenix System. Then I'm doing the final 3 games here. Perfect. I could look for overhype. Not going to. So this guy's a 92, so it's not perfect. Didn't push it all the way up. Pushed it enough for now. It's fine. Alright, all done. Sell. 98. 98, 99, 98, 99. That's good. That's good. Okay, now you guys. It's time to push for some specialists. Yeah, specialists. Game designers. We have some money to waste. We don't. That's a joke. But we're getting money anyway, so it's not a problem. Normally this guy now should be at 0. It's a -1, but it will be at 0 normally, maybe even this week. Yay, 0. So it's not losing us money anymore. Also, anime as a trend. Nice. Because that's our main stuff, so we should be getting extra sales thanks to that. So this guy's already giving us +6. That's good. I'm going to keep it like that for now. Hey guys, $500. If you count for inflation from before, but not the one from today, that's good. That's fine. It's not that bad. I'm gonna go for 3. I'm not gonna fill the rooms. I'm gonna go 3 each. Also, because it's gonna waste us a lot of money, so... Chill. These I can do, remember. 5%. Space Invaders 5 is away. One thing we can do first is arcade. Do this. That does need 22. B plus though, because we're gonna move it down. Main platform. Whoops. Yeah. Because look, the arcade game is going to look good no matter what, but I want it to also be functional. But not all the way move it in. -28. That sucks. Lots of bugs get generated here. Damn. Normally this guy may be done by the time I get someone else. That's pretty insane. Good, I got some of it back. Also, I got a sound artist. 91. I mean, everyone here should be at 90. Or close to it. That's 100. 87. 100. 100. 100. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're not necessary. Also, why didn't I get that? Whatever. I guess I'll take it. So I only need 1. And then I'm moving on to game testers. Maximum 5, number 2 in sales. You guys are slow. Damn it. Come on. Oh, hey. Trendsetter. A new Trendsetter award. God, we have a lot of awards. Sorry, my 3rd soundtrack award. It's getting a bit crowded in here. You guys only have 2. Lul. I'm an asshole. Trendsetter goes... fine, get that. Yo, you guys get a Trendsetter as well. Ta-da. And the game of the year. You know what? I'll keep it for the support. Oh, they already have one. I'll keep it for you guys. The arcade. Because you deserve one. You've been giving us a fuck ton of money. Of course you deserve one. $93. We don't have a level 3 engine yet, do we? Oh, we do. Shit. Well, whoops. V3. Phoenix V3. I don't want it to be on that, though. That's the problem. I don't want it to be on this special platform. I want it to be on my platform. On my own Phoenix system. That's the thing. But right now I can't because it's not actually level 3. Well, look at that. I was correct. This one finished already. So we can actually get 4 game testers if we want. I'll see. If it doesn't take too long to get the first 3, we may take the 4th. Maximus 5, number 1 in sales. Which still means that our money is doing blimmingly well. I don't know what that means. No, it's doing well, though. People are acquiring the dev kit for the Phoenix Portable. A lot of people are. A lot of different people. We are soon getting level 3 for the Phoenix system, though. Soon. We are a million up again. Again. And the console is getting there for the Phoenix system too. Sorry, the Phoenix system S is how I'm gonna call it. This is gonna be it. The PSS. But yeah, there you go. Link multiplayer on it and everything. This one's gonna be a beast. A level 3 beast. That's the fan. Sound system. Come on. Yeah, got it. That's 1. There. Oh wow, 2 in a row. By the way, I am actually sleepy. Do we do it again? Because it has worked pretty well, so... It didn't work. That's 2 in a row that it didn't work. That's the only one? Okay. We're at almost 3 million up. This is the last thing I have to buy for the level 3 console, by the way. Just the kilobytes on the cartridge here. Eight kilobytes on cartridge. Which is the external cartridge, by the way. Not the inside. Alright. This room is good now. All we need is one more game tester. And why am I working them on game design? Because I want them to be at 50 in game design also, as well as the 90 on game testing. Okay, we're done. Let's do a market search. Because we haven't done one since we changed the trends. Since we changed the trend, we haven't done one. And after that, you guys are going to be working on a game console. Because we need some hype. But also, this hype is going to be very useful for this guy. Level 3. The PSS. Controller level 3. Maximus 5 inside. Link multiplayer. 3 million cost is nothing. It's nothing. 3 million is is just... Oh my god, we're already positive. Just like that, we're positive. Now, its cost should be going back up, but I'm not sure about that. I don't remember if the cost is going back up or not. Because in actuality, it should be going, like, all the way up to millions and millions. I'm kidding. It should cost, like, a few... It should cost a good 1,000, minimum. Because we are tip-top of the top in terms of what we have inside of it. Just imagine that the Phoenix System S could have Mode 7... It could have Mode 7 in 1987. 5 years before the release of the Super Nintendo. It could have Mode 7. Just, brother, what the hell? We're positive. Because this guy is giving us so much money. You have no idea. But also, the PSS is the PS, sorry, is almost at 3 million. The Phoenix Portable is almost at 1.6 million right now. And when I say almost, we're like right there. So there's 2 new genres that I haven't taken. So let's take those before we forget. What do we have now as games that are out? Gran Turismo 3R is out. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, no, Gran Turismo S is fine as a name. Why? Because we're playing it on the S, on the Phoenix System S. So this should be our level 3 engine, by the way, as well. Now that I, you know. Now that I'm... What the fuck? Phoenix V3. Because if we're going to make it into a level 3... Yeah, we will. Okay, we don't have the dev kit yet, unfortunately, so as long as this isn't done, we can't do it. But it's good. It's done. So, not that much of a worry, is it? Because it's done. There we go. Also, what is it that okay, because this isn't done yet. And so we publish it this week, just now. So the Genesis is in a year. We are a year above the Genesis. And the Genesis is the first level 3 console. Well, Gen 4 if you want to, you know, be pedantic about it. There we go. Publish. This is so dumb. Now the profit is down. So I'm gonna have to push it up a little bit more, but 515. The cost optimization is still in. That's the thing. So it costs us jack shit to create. 9.8 overall. Welcome to the Phoenix System S. The new generation is here. Already. Yes, and then the Phoenix Portable S is going to be out in 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. The PPS. And then you're gonna have the PS2, and then the PS2S, the PS3. 2 generations ahead of the PlayStation. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna need this before we move on. Are you ready for the sales to be going down slightly for the PSS, by the way? Yeah, they will. They will go down slightly. But the cost optimization is already done. So we don't have to redo this. This is insane. All we need is this guy to be level 3, and then we're going to be able to get a PS... Well, actually a PPC is what I would want to call it. You know? Phoenix Portable Color. Because it's going to be color screen. So, yeah. Because it will have a color screen. Okay, develop engine. Now, finally, develop the fucking engine. Phoenix V3 with the 2D 16-bit graphics on the PSS. And it's time for Gran Turismo 3S, if you want to call it like that, because we have done 3R and 3, so the next one is 3S. Kind of makes sense. All of our games now are going to cost us a fuck ton of money, by the way, to make. But that's fine. Oh, right. No more Phoenix Portable. This is an exclusive for the Phoenix System S. We're going to switch back and forth between the two, by the way. But, yeah, that's definitely good for me, because that's going to cost us less money. And this guy is still going to live on its own no matter what, so... Who cares? Not me. Not me, that's for sure. I am warm, by the way, guys, because it is 20 degrees outside still, and today I went outside in my car for a few hours. 28 degrees outside. It is so warm, it's insane. We are in April. We're on the 18th of April as I'm recording this. That's insane. Also, this guy went up, by the way, to 52,000 now. Because it's a better console. That's the thing, too. We've just pushed the boundaries of what is possible for a console. Oh, you know that I would be a good marketer, by the way, because I'm out here telling you that the product is just that good. I would be pushing hard for it. But when you have a product that is actually good, what is there to say? You just let it talk. You just let the game do the talking. You just let the product do the talking itself. Because you know that what you've done yourself is the best thing available on the market.
Did I not change its looks, by the way? I may not have changed its looks. Whatever. It's not that much of a problem. It was still a 9.8. 95%. Cool. Because I'm late, so we're calling this one World Series. Yeah, I don't think I changed this case. That's my bad. I'm actually going to go down to the Phoenix 2X here and do manufacturer and put the game on the Phoenix Portable too. Because this one has to be available for more people, right? Probably. I guess. No cutscenes. $2.7 million down. For Gran Turismo 3S. It's not gonna sell amazingly, I know. It's not that much of a problem. It's schmovin', no problems so far. The game is schmovin'. Yes, we are 1.8 million down right now, but look at that. The Phoenix Portable is positive. 53,000 up, positive. And next week, it's gonna be like 300,000 up. I'm waiting for this to be done. That's the last week. All good. The game is out right now. Just on the dot as it finishes. 97. Doesn't happen often, 97 too. It's mostly 98 that happens, you know. And yeah, you don't need level 3 in the graphics and stuff to actually have a console. Yeah, to, you know, have good stuff happening. Also, I did just have a trash game. Someone released a trash game on my console. Who the fuck did that? Most popular isn't mine. Oh wow, it isn't. Ultimatum 1, 2, and 3. Okay. A spin-off. Best game, Golden King 2. Worst game, Golden King 3. And then 89, 75, 84. That's not bad. Romance Dawn, though, you know. Average score 89%. The worst game is Shelltown at 74. That's the second game. Well, third. It's the arcade one that is at 74. Then Romance Dawn, only 75. You know? But then afterwards, look at that. After just starting at Barretier, 98, 98, 95, 96, 98, 99. Is that okay for you? Are we good? I'm gonna put this game also on as a port. I haven't done it, so 19 B+. Cool, less costly for me. Thank fuck. I can definitely put this then. Boom. Alright. Alright, I am gonna try. I don't have to risk it really, but I don't think it's gonna be too risky. $66 still for the bottom one. We got it. Golden King 3 Ultimatum 3 is #1 right now on the sales. By the way, how about I manage my fan shop a little bit? Because Down to Dawn, First Fantasy, and especially Romance Dawn are doing good. Although they're not really getting any. There we go, let me just do that. To get a bit of the orders. It's not giving us too much money, but you know, it's giving us money nonetheless. This guy's really far from being done. Yeah, this is gonna get problematic right now if we don't upgrade our size a little bit. I haven't taken out everything in the bank, have I? No, we still have 6 million to take back. So we're going to. We're gonna do that. We're gonna stop doing games right now, I think. Because I need to save money. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? I need to save some money. So this is gonna be the last one. I'm just waiting for the cutscenes here to be done. Good. 92 over 90. Good. The work is here. 5 points. So easy. Another genre, survival game. I hadn't done that. Yeah, I stopped it in the middle. So these guys, I don't think they were done with this though. No, one is, but I did forget about this room entirely for like 3 months. Not the best graphics, but still the best soundtrack. Of course we get everything else, but not the best graphics, weirdly enough. I would have thought we would have got that, but okay. This is how it goes when you're overworking your studios. Nah, I definitely need more people working on it. Now, you know what, guys? You deserve one. Here. The consoles is also your doing. The Publisher Award goes here, by the way, all of them. Look at the size I have here left. I can put 50,000 of them. It's crazy that you can't put a 5th one here. Like, there's definitely the place for a 5th. There's the space. Whatever. 2 done. What about the other 2? 42, 37. They're gonna be done soon. Are you ready to see an explosion in the sales of our consoles? Well, I would be after this. And also reviewing the prices down. This one stays at what it was though. Can this one go down? Yes it can. Special price $491. Which isn't a price normally. 50,000. And the other one 77,000. A market share of 0.7%. Which doesn't sound like much, but guys, that's 3%. That's 3 million. That's over 3 million, okay? Can you not? It's just that there's the Intel Visual for 92 million. There's the ColecoVision for 95 million. The arcade for 67. Can we not right now? There's over 400 million consoles. Let me have my 1% almost of the market share, okay? Not there yet, anyway. Still, though, the Phoenix Portable is 1.9 million up in turnover. The profit that it has given me. I want you to be done before we move on. So, be done, please. 51,000 for the Phoenix Portable, and that's without 15 points of hype. The Phoenix System S doesn't really need it right now. the hype is done on itself, on its own. No, 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 yes. Not you, you. Waiting for this one to be done, come on. Should I finish the hardware, by the way? I kind of want to. But I need to save money, I need to get the bank down, so... Done. Now, time for game testing. 2 goes, maybe 3 are going to be necessary. 57,000 for the Phoenix Portable. 2 million for it, by the way. 100% market share, as there are no others on the market right now. I'm alone. I'm alone on the handheld market for now. But you know, when this appears, June 89, sorry. June 89. That's when it is. Oh, hey, First Fantasy is out. Boop. You bet your ass I'm doing it. Do I go A? Yeah, sure. Calm down, boy. My boy. Nah. Like this. I want it to be the best looking game that I can possibly have. So this goes with me having it only for the next gen. 2D 16-bit graphics. We just got 1 million like that, by the way, again. The game revenues is insane. That's over 1 million a week. That's 1,200,000. 250,000 a week. That is a lot of arcades, by the way, that they have to do. They're taking their sweet-ass time now. Because, I mean, even the lowest one is at 75. Gran Turismo 3R is at 59, which is the lowest one, actually, I think. But even that is still over 50. I haven't done this, by the way, have I? I may be late now. I probably won't be. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll get it. Improved AI. Which now, with this artificial intelligence, the opponents can react much better to the player. Cool. Who asked? Self-dist. 98%. With a 100 in sound, I think it was. So, we know what game gets soundtrack of the year. Probably. Depends if I get others. Whoa, 3.1. Improved AI. This guy's too high of an IP to let go, so Space Invader 6 it is. Also probably going to be, yep, 30. Now this one, though, I'm going to do it like this. It is a level 2. And it still costs us more money than a level 1, so you don't have to worry about that. There. 88% play arcades, so that's still a good number so far. No problem there. Whoa! Those are some sales, by the way. Why didn't I see that? It's at 50k already. Damn. How are my games doing now in the charts? Still nothing has gone above Space Invaders. Some got close, but no one got above. Speaking of getting close, where's Dawn to Dawn? Here. Almost done, 350, so I'm gonna go do the next one. So one is already done. I mean, yeah, this was 70, so they're gonna be done very quickly. But they did need 2 rotations. That's 3 done, 4 done. Okay, everyone is done. So, cancel, and it's time to send everyone in the game testers. There's a new wave. So these rooms are very quick now. These guys need better speed. They do. There's a way that I can do this. Don't really like it though. I just need the next building. That's all I need. Also, we have taken everything down at the bank, because, like, come on. Just 85,000 left. And 0. No more bank loan. $95. No problem. Still 55,000 for the Phoenix Portable, but it is going to go down this week. We have had our 8 big weeks, and now it is going to go back down by 50%. It's fine. That's what happens every time, every year. All of my IPs are used, even Super Soccer is used. So we're here. To the Kaiju. You bet your ass I'm going for only Phoenix System S. In level 3. With the improved AI. Everyone is going to be praising the game for its AI as well. Which is sweet. So, I think you know what's coming here. Overhype! We're gonna try. I don't know if we'll get it. But we're gonna try it. That's for sure. Maximus 5. Still over 5k as well. 5.7. Look at those sales for those last 8 weeks. Which, of course, they're gonna go down, but still. More dev kits are bought. Still no funding pod, though. Do people make A games? Is that what it is? Do people only make A games now? I can look at own consoles. Not the details. The available games is what I want to check. There's a 79%. Okay. And here there is a 25. And 2 games that are not out yet. But fucking hell, who made a 25? Guy, you're fucking... Is it the same guy that has made them? Naughty Bear? No. You know what that wants me to... You know what I want to do thanks to that? You know what I want to do? Where is it? It's not there. It's not there either. It's not there. Where the fuck is it? Is it? Right here. No, fuck. Publisher developers. You know what that one makes me want to do? It makes me want to buy someone. 65 million goodwill, by the way. That's the lowest one. Just saying. The highest one is 2.1, 2.2. 2.1, of course, is the one that I can buy. Imagine buying Microsoft. Imagine that you buy Microsoft in 1988 when they haven't even released Microsoft 3.1 yet. That's in 1992. Which, of course, is the one that leads to multitasking and to Windows 95, which is the revolution of everything. Yada yada, you know the story. Maybe. At some point, I'm going to tell that story, though. I'm going to tell the whole story of that. I know that at some point I want to do it. This is good graphics, by the way, for this game. Overhype. Done. Okay, here's something I'm thinking about. Like, how would it work for the people that have the Phoenix system, the normal one? How would it work to buy those games that are from a new generation and try to make them work on your older console? I think that you can have something in the code of the games that interprets the game and puts it in high definition or lower definition. And so it switches in between those modes. Well, on the cartridge, not disc, cartridge. It switches on those modes depending on the version of your console. That would be something very interesting. I don't know if it would work. Maybe it would. I have no idea about how you would make that in real life. If you could. But I'm expecting that you could, because it's something that was actually available on the Commodore 128. You had C64 mode. And you could have games that are working on both the C64 and the C128 normally. And I mean, the software would work that way. I don't know if you could make the cartridges work that way or the discs work that way, the floppy disks. I don't know if you could. Maybe you could. Maybe. I don't know. 98. The controls are getting bad, man. But that's still going to be the case until 1993, until we get the mocapped studio. That's how it is. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with that. Okay. We can chill now. We can chill, wait for 12 or whatever million for this, and then move on. This guy does me $8 profit. This guy does me $13 profit. $4.85 is the new price for the Phoenix Portable. I'm gonna change the funding pot and make them an A as well. Which means that for this one, I have to upgrade the funding pot to 5 million as well. There we go. Does hurt us, but that's fine. Shouldn't be too hurtful. This should go very quick. Don Evil Eye Jinx is out. Through this game, an estimated 43,000 consoles were sold. That's a good amount. I don't have a lot of arcade games that have been done, right? Lately. The latest arcade is Gran Turismo 3S. And in RPGs, well, we only have one. As a true RPG, we only have one. Don. Haunted House. I'm gonna do Rivers Mountain. That's gonna be the one I'm gonna do. On the 3, yes. On the level 3. Just to keep at least one of them at all time, you know. We still have a full year to wait before we get the color screen, so it's It's gonna take a bit of time. I'm gonna get all of these now so that it's done. Fuck it. God, 5.8 million up for the Phoenix Portable is amazing. Whoa. That's enough for overhype. I'm not gonna get it in time, but that's still enough for overhype. I'm gonna wait 1 week then, that's fine. It's not that much of a problem, is it? These guys aren't done anyway. Well, good marketing and support. Are you guys trained? I don't remember if you are or not. You're not trained. So, yeah, you're out. Because you're better. So, speaking of not being trained... why the fuck? Why the fuck weren't they trained? That's not okay. This to wait, still. This hasn't been done after a week. That's a thing. Yeah, license my Phoenix UX, and this guy has gone for my Phoenix System S too. Financing paid out. That was 900,000 paid out. That's a lot of money. 850,000. Was that for an A game? I don't know. Maybe. Average funding amount. Okay, so it's not exactly right. Damn, they used a shit ton though then. 98. Oh, you know this game gon' sell well. As an arcade. Not here. Is it here? Yeah, okay. That's fine, it's 3 rotations. Look at that. Boom, done. Once again, we can just wait and chill for now. AA games, they're starting to come out. That was on a level 1, by the way. A AA game on a level 1. on the Apple 1, by the way. Era of Legends, not a thing that I care about right now. 98 on the first week for Reverse Mounted, not bad. Dandadan Haunted House, still selling over 50, so I'm not gonna take it out still. Why would I? It's still selling over 50. It's a full rotation here. Still only 0.8% market share with 4.2 million sales. Just imagine, that means that we have at least 500 million consoles available. 500 million. Just think about that for a fucking second. That's insane. On the market at the same time. 500,000. 500 million, sorry. Not a million. 500,000? That's jack shit. Yeah, waiting on these guys to be better, and then just be pushed above what they should be at. Going to 90, because we need it. We need the 90. Still 100% market share for the Phoenix Portable, but the Game Boy is definitely coming soon. I think it's from 88. Normally there is some chat, some chatter. I think it's somewhere. Maximus is better than One Piece Romance Dawn. The fuck? I'm guessing it's because of the arcades. This guy's still on 8.8 million. You know what that means for me, really? You know what that means? Oh, I've already done the One Piece. Right, no, never mind. I was about to say, that means that One Piece gets another one, but okay. Well, let's do a Space Invaders 6 one then. 22, fine. You're wasting your money. No, because this is an investment that will be coming back for me. Don't worry. That is definitely an investment that will be paid out. Guys, it's going on arcade, okay? Definitely will be paid out. Yeah, there's only going to be one that's going to be done soon, because this is the one that is talented and the others aren't talented. So, we're going to end automation. And as this style... Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so it's for next year. I just saw the announcement. The Game Boy is right there. The announcement for it. This game was not... No, it was. Okay. Eyes. Don't deceive me like that. Thank you. Send them back. Oof. That's a big drop, actually. No problem, this will still take a bit of time here, of course, but that's fine. With this insanely big toilet hub, we won't have any problems with toilets for a while. We are basically halfway through this, almost. A little bit more is needed for being halfway. But once we get that, that's going to be a whole refurbishing of our place again. Because we need to upgrade some of our rooms, for sure we need to. So we're gonna have to be changing everything. 9-7, good. Alright, I think though that we're gonna be done for today. This has been long enough on both sessions of this game for me tonight. This is supposed to be it, I think. So there we go. With that said, yeah, we're gonna be done. Good little session again. Nice.